Hello friends, so today I will describe about the visibility problem in case of multi-threading. So in this particular problem I will describe about the first I'll describe about the problem. So problem is whenever there is a multiple threads which all the threads will be trying to access the same shared resource. So what will happen? So basically whenever multiple threads wants to access the shared resource, in that case if some thread access that particular shared resource and change its value, then immediately this value does not affect the in actual memory. So in that case the other thread, whenever they will try to access, it is not getting the correct value, and then it will be affected. So this is called, it will be affected. So that's why this particular problem we can see we can see in financial product, or financial updating any account or something. So that's why in multi-threading there are ways to avoid this visibility problem. So what is the problem, you can understand right now, right? So whenever there is a shared resource and multiple threads trying to access that particular shared resource, but if some that particular shared resource is updated by some thread, but it is not immediately updating the it is not immediately updating the actual value in the memory, and that's why the second thread or other threads will not getting the actual value, and thus there is a problem arises. So what is this? Now I will explain the code. So this is one thread, you can understand, right? So this particular one thread is this thread one is starts, then there is thread dot sleep. I'm making it to sleep, and then there is shared resource that is called flag. So what is this flag? This is just in that class which is there is a shared boolean variable, and which will be shared, which is in shared flag, which is I'm making it true. So this is a boolean that's making it true, and this is the SOP of thread one is flag ended. And then there is another thread which is basically it is starting, and it is until and unless its shared flag comes true, it will go on and on. So basically it is depending on the updation of this particular thread, right? And it's starting. So what will happen is, see, you can see the result right now, because I have not changed anything in the flag, not anything into the flag. Okay, this is just a set method, and this is just kind of a get method, or get the value method. Okay, so I'm just running it out, and then you can find it. See, here is the problem actually happening. uh, See, first of all, so thread 2 first started, but then the thread 1 is started, right? Then thread 1 logic started, this logic 1 started. Then the thread 1 logic ended, this logic ended, sleep ended. Then thread 1 set flag ended. See, but it is stuck here because the true has not been updated here. That's why it has not, while loop has not completed, and it is not the thread 2, this particular statement, it is not being printed. So now you can understand what is the problem. The thread 1 is updating this particular flag, but it is not updating correctly, and that's why it is not thread 2 is thread 2 is not, it's going is going just it is not, if the flag is not updated, and it is going on and on is fine. So it is not updated, so that's why this system print alone is not being printed, right? Okay, so uh, so we can, now I'll change this. Okay, now you can understand what is the visibility problem. Now what I will do is I will go to the flag, Okay, I'll go to the flag. I'll make it this particular volatile. Volatile. Do you know what is volatile? So what is volatile? Volatile is, I can show you first, then I'll explain. Okay. Now if I run it, see thread 1 started, thread logic started. Now thread 2 started, so logic ended, flag ended, and the thread 2 ended. Okay. Now it's because now the actual the with the volatile keyword, this particular flag has been updated. Now you can understand we are solving this problem by using the volatile. Volatile means whenever there will be the value of this, whatever you are updating the value, it is automatic, uh, it is it is being updated in the memory. Fine. Okay. So another thing is, if I want to do it in some more good way. Okay, so I'm not using the volatile. Okay, I'm not using the volatile. What I'll do is, we'll make this methods synchronized. Okay, synchronized. Okay, now if I do this, see, one started, logic started, two started, one logic ended, set flag ended. This is the set flag ended, and the thread 2 also ended. Fine. So this is for multi-threading visibility problem. So I'll from today onwards I will bring the videos regularly. Thank you. Please subscribe to my channel.